Modern biology has given scientists powerful tools that allow them to study and even modify the genetic material of living organisms. This field is known as biotechnology, which refers to the use of living organisms or biological systems to develop useful products and technologies. A major part of biotechnology is genetic engineering, the process of directly altering an organism's DNA to change its characteristics. These technologies have transformed fields such as medicine, agriculture, and environmental science. Genetic engineering works by identifying and manipulating specific genes within DNA. A gene is a segment of DNA that contains instructions for producing a protein. Scientists can isolate a gene from one organism and insert it into the DNA of another organism. This process is known as recombinant DNA technology because DNA from different sources is combined to create new genetic combinations. Special enzymes called restriction enzymes are used to cut DNA at specific locations, while other enzymes called DNA ligases help join DNA fragments together. One of the most important tools in genetic engineering is a structure called a plasmid, which is a small circular piece of DNA found in bacteria. Plasmids can carry foreign genes and transfer them into bacterial cells. When the bacteria reproduce, they copy the inserted gene along with their own DNA. This allows scientists to produce large amounts of useful proteins. For example, genetically engineered bacteria are used to produce human insulin, which is essential for treating people with diabetes. Biotechnology is also widely used in agriculture. Scientists have developed genetically modified crops that are more resistant to pests, diseases, or environmental conditions such as drought. These plants are known as genetically modified organisms, or GMOs. For example, some crops are engineered to produce natural insect-resistant proteins, reducing the need for chemical pesticides. Other crops are modified to improve nutritional value or increase crop yields. Another important biotechnology technique is gene cloning, which involves producing identical copies of a gene or an entire organism. Gene cloning allows scientists to study genes in detail and produce proteins for research or medical use. A related technology called polymerase chain reaction, or PCR, allows scientists to rapidly make millions of copies of a specific DNA segment in the laboratory. PCR is widely used in medical testing, genetic research, and forensic investigations. One of the most recent breakthroughs in biotechnology is a powerful gene editing technology called CRISPR-Cas9. CRISPR allows scientists to precisely edit DNA by cutting specific genes and replacing them with new sequences. This technology has opened new possibilities for treating genetic diseases by correcting mutations directly in a patient's DNA. Biotechnology also plays an important role in medicine. Scientists use genetic engineering to produce vaccines, antibiotics, hormones, and other medical treatments. Gene therapy, for example, aims to treat certain genetic disorders by replacing defective genes with healthy ones. In addition, biotechnology helps scientists develop diagnostic tests that can detect diseases by analyzing DNA. Despite its many benefits, genetic engineering also raises ethical and environmental concerns. Some people worry about the long-term effects of genetically modified organisms on ecosystems or human health. Others raise ethical questions about altering the genetic makeup of organisms, especially in humans. Because of these concerns, governments and scientific organizations carefully regulate the use of genetic engineering technologies. In summary, biotechnology and genetic engineering involve the use of biological systems and DNA manipulation to develop useful products and technologies. Through tools such as recombinant DNA, plasmids, PCR, and gene editing techniques like CRISPR, scientists can modify genetic material to improve medicine, agriculture, and scientific research. As technology continues to advance, biotechnology will likely play an even greater role in solving global challenges related to health, food production, and environmental sustainability.